Hello, friends. Oh, I need to do this. How is my sound? Do you hear me? You can put plus in our chat and we will start. Nice to meet you, Christine. Okay, we start and other people who supposed to join, they will join or not. Anyway, we will do our meeting in the most effective, beneficial, and positive way. Okay, thank you for coming. And today I would like to share with you my experience of practice. I started doing, I would say, practice of self-development, including yoga, qigong, meditation, and some other things. I started at 2005. It's almost 19 years ago. And since I'm doing my practice and I have big experience of 20 years, maybe it's not much, our experience of lifetime usually. Anyway, I would say that experience of life, when you do practice, any practice, it's different experience because you become more conscious, and your observation of every minute, every day, weekend, year, different. Why I say this? Because I remember my life before practice and after. Even in the beginning, when I first years of practice of yoga, beginning I started to do yoga. Anyway, it was more like, I would say, sleepy way. It's like I don't remember much how I was changing, because in the beginning it was hard. My practice, my lifetime, it was not easy as usual. We all have some good and bad experiences. So, but year by year, I felt like I'm a bit more conscious, more conscious. And at one point, I got. It's not immediate. It was not like click and different. No, it was slowly. But anyway, it I would say it's kind of crystallization of consciousness. And at one point, you understand, yes, I'm different, and I changed totally. Like I cannot come back. I cannot come back to the previous states of my mind, of my feelings, emotion, and other things. So I would like to some maybe interactive, some communication, because my stories can be long and like many details. I would like to ask you if you have some particular questions, and I will give some examples from my experience to you. And because actually not so many people, we can communicate, and you can have like particular answer, particular recommendation to your own practice or to your own life, other things. What do you think? Best lymphatic drainage practice. Okay, we talk about health in the beginning. It's good. Slowly, step by step. In my experience, I'm not a doctor, but I learned about lymphatic system for some period of time. And because especially it was, I don't know how about now, but it was in some period of time, it was popular. Like in particular period of time in our like time, human life, there is some kind of tendency, tendencies about, okay, this is, we fight with the, how to say, cholesterol, cholesterol. So it was some time. Yeah, then we fight with something, some ideas, and we follow this. And about lymphatic system also, I remember there's a lot of doctors, a lot of some experts started to talk about like, okay, lymphatic system, very important, very important, but it's not more important than other system, because lymphatic system cannot be separate from cardiovascular system or even from skeleton system. It's all union. Anyway, what I know about lymphatic system, the lymph moves from down to up. It's very interesting. Yeah, usually all liquid, because of gravitation, go from up to down, but liquid lymph moves up because there is some special, I would say, tools in our body. When lymph goes up, it cannot come down because there's some like, how to say, pond inside, and some kind of membrane which doesn't let go lymph back. So that's why experts of some kind of medicine, they advise to do some practices which helps lymph moves, because it cannot move by gravitation. So its first thing, of course, it's kind of movements and walking. This is the first activity which helps lymph moving. But if we have some blocks in our body, even activities or movements cannot help fully circulation of lymph. So we need work with the particular areas in our body. And where the most, like, there is some pools or ponds of lymph, it's, some nodes, some kind of, I would say, clusters we have of lymph in all our body. So these very sensitive clusters, when we have throat pain or ear pain or something, some problems here, the lymph, these clusters stops some bacteria going down, and we have some pain, especially if tooth pain. So we have here, there is some in particular places. We have underarms and down in our low belly. And I can say that I would not say there is some particular practice is better than other. But for me, as I understand, yoga, some stretching, I think is the best. Because stretching open our joints, our cords, muscles, and some blocks opening and circulation of any liquid, blood circulation and lymph. Of course, it's going better. But that time when I learned about lymphatic system, I developed, I did by myself, and I also shared with other people with some practice, particular practice, which is called joint gymnastics. In my course in reverse aging on this platform, there is this full complex of joint gymnastic, and it starts from toes to top of the head, from down to up. So any exercises which for joints, for muscles, we start from down and slowly going up. So this is, I can say, particular drainage, lymphatic drainage practice. And of course, yoga. What else I could say? But yes, any practice which open your parts of your body, it's for lymphatic drainage. Is it okay? Is it enough for this question? Of course, I would if we would have some kind of anatomy. Now we could talk about this more and deeper. But I think in general, of course, the practice of yoga, stretching, of I would say contraction and relaxation, contraction and relaxation and stretching is the best, because we always like make some deep massage of our physical body. Is it okay? So the question was from Amanda. How is it? How is did you get some understanding more? Okay, thank you. So any question you would like to know? And I would actually also communicate with Amanda why you asking about lymphatic system, lymphatic drainage. Do you have a particular request for this? Do you have some maybe disbalance? And you know, our system, I would say, I call us system, because we're not only physical body. We have energetic body, we have mental body, we have kind of fourth body. It's more about consciousness. It's holistic body. So, and when we have some physical disorders, if you want to really to heal yourself, you need to work also with energetic and mind frequencies. Because physical body, the disorders, they have roots, they have reason of this disease, which is not in physical body, which it's the information of disease. It's like it's disbalance. It's more subtle thing. So we need to work on physical level, on energy level, with breath, and mind level. So I get headaches, jaw pain, and tenderness behind the eye of the jaw and trigeminal nerve. Mm-hmm. No, this is particular disorder. Mm-hmm. Of course, I'm not the doctor, but I can share with you what I'm doing for myself. Because I'm 52. Of course, I'm already not young. I mean, in, like this is physical body. It's already 50 years living. Yeah, and eating, so breathing, thinking, emotional experience, everything. Uh, it reflects in physical body, and if we do not clean it, do not clean on cellular level in our cells, so we have some collections of toxins. So it's natural. Yeah, it's like if you see water, if you water stay in if in water they have minerals, in water stay for a long time, so they have some on the bottom they have some sand or some kind of crystals. So we also have this if we don't clean our physical body. But it happens if we're not sensitive, if we're not aware what happens in our physical body, if we have not enough, I would say, focusing like in our practice. So the first practice, even in yoga, in mindfulness, in any kind of, we call it spiritual practice, but it's not really spiritual. It started from energetic practices. So what we have to do, we have to focus on our physical body. It's what I see around, I see that very rare that when people feel their bodies enough, because all attention, all focusing in mind, in thoughts, in thinking process, or in emotional process. But very rare people feel body like they have to do. We have to, and that's why when any disorder, any sickness disorder, it has initial moment, like when it does birth, burns. This moment we can see it, we can feel it, and we can heal it in the beginning. And what I'm doing when I have some, like I feel my body very well because I'm doing practice, 20 years, and slowly I developed like very, very easy, very sensitive body to body. And I feel like wind blowing very subtle, and even I feel it. And I feel it, any sensation, it's more sharp. And usually headache, if I also have headache sometimes, because I don't know, disbalance, maybe because I'm traveling, yeah, some AC place, then you go suddenly to hot place, then in AC, some like always atmosphere difference. And it reflects in the physical body, and I feel it, yeah, like some headache, for example, or some stomach pain. So what I'm doing not. I'm, I studied it from one master, one spiritual master who says what we have to do, how to heal ourselves, and especially, yeah, my eyes also get tired because of quite often communication in computer, like working in computer now. It's like part of our life, and eyes get tired, and I have tension in eyes. and sometimes even pain. What I'm doing, we can do actually together. You can try with me now. First of all, it's kind of meditation, part of meditation. So there are many tools of meditations. I will give you one of them. Yeah. One of them, in this case, in my way, we communicate with space around us. Yeah, like space. There is elements, earth, so ground, water, fire, wind, or air. Yeah, and fifth element is ether or space. So I would say space. So everything in this planet in space, even our planet in space. Yeah. My body now is some space, and space, I would say, it inside everything. So, and when you can communicate with space, you can feel space around you, and you can feel that you are part of the space. And you can try to feel the space. For example, you can try to feel the space in front of you and communicate with it. So try to feel what is the mood of this space in front of you. Try to feel the space as it is, as some kind of very subtle frequency. And when you achieve this, like this, you can achieve this space. Try to feel space inside you. It's like outside and it's inside the same. Actually, when you do this, it's you can notice that you have this focusing of eyes. So there is some focusing. Usually we focus on some subject, but this not subjective, I would say subjective perception. This is we not focusing on any shape, any image. We're focusing on space as it is. And in this moment, what happens when you become like the space outside and inside? You can you begin to feel your physical body very subtle, very sharp, and you even can feel some blocks in your physical body, like some kind of particular parts with different sensation. And usually you can feel the problem place in your body more sharp in this moment. You become more sensitive. And you don't need to focus on like particular focusing on this place, because it's already, you can feel it more like intensively. But you can ask this space in front of you. You can ask to help you and to heal this place. You can communicate with the space. And this is not esoteric at all. This is my experience. It's also some words how can I explain? Because to explain these kind of things not easier, yeah, not easy. You understand? But there is some kind of typical marks, typical principles of this. So when I feel this problem place in my physical body, I don't try to release it. I don't try to fight with this. I don't how to say, I don't try to like not ignore, to, I would say, to fight with this. Yeah, I accept it, and even I can gratitude it. Gratitude as some kind of helper of which reminds me, like that I need to do something. I need to go forward. It's one of the way. Okay, this is another story. So, and when I had headache, for example, or some pain, tension, I feel it, and I observe it in, as I said already, in space, atmosphere. And it's the moment you can feel it more, and even pain can increase. It means it's in process of more conscious problem. The increasing of pain is good. It means that you received some energy. You received some portion of energy of healing. And after some minutes of the pain or some tension was increased, and then you let it go, you focus on something else, but you can feel that after some minutes, the pain or tension got reduced. This is how it can be, how healing can be. Of course, my English, like I cannot explain in more details, because this is even in my own language is not easy to explain these kind of things. But try to do it. Communicate with the space, and try to tune the space, because the space is always positive. The space, it's always holistic. Our disorders, emotional, mental, or physical, it's because of we're not holistic, because of we separated. And it's okay, because it's part of game in which we are, part of divine game. So, like otherwise, we would not born, So, anyway, we can heal each other, or we can grow by trying to be more holistic, our perception. So, space is fully holistic. Space is no divisions. And connecting with the space, we heal ourselves, because we become more holistic in conscious way, in the most deep way of our being. And because of this, we heal each other. We heal ourselves. And actually we can heal. Okay, Your English is good enough. Okay, do you think it is best to do breathing exercises to strength training to cardiovascular training? Okay, we'll keep on talking about this healing process of meditation, which I started. But Elsa, I answered this question about breathing exercises as I understand them on my own experience, including and breathe exercises actually the part of healing process. In this case, healing, I'm talking about healing. I mean, not only healing physical body, healing our system, all system. Because spiritual way, it's also I could say healing because of it. We become more holistic. So, and breathing exercises. It's also I can talk about this for a long time. There is I would say I would divide breathing exercises in two types. There is intensive breathing exercises, and there is meditative breathing exercises. Intensive, it's about cleansing, like, emotional cleansing. It's like fast effect, but not long and not deep. So any exercise like this, like holotropical breath work, or some in yoga, there's some intensive. This is about to raise up energy, fast energy. And this exercise, I would say, we can do in particular when we have some understanding what we're doing and why we're doing, particular reasons. For example, it's good when we have some kind of emotional heaviness, like very deep, like very strong, and we're not conscious enough to relax by ourselves, to relax mind, emotional. Usually what we live in, like this, in these states, we have some tension, we have some pain, emotional, mental, something like some kind of tension a lot, but we do not what to do. So in this case, intensive breathing exercise is good. Usually, that's why usually people doing some kind of physical activity, running, swimming, or some kind of this intensive activity, physical. This actually the same. It helps to release this temporary pain or something. But usually we suffer because of more subtle things, emotional, kind of mental things, and this activity helps only for temporary, for a few hours, come back. So in this case, we need to do more subtle breathing, more subtle things. It doesn't help, doesn't work immediately in comparison of intensive breathing, but it works deeply. For example, when we start to do this very simple breathing exercises, just inhale, exhale. This exercise is used in any tradition which I know, in yoga, in Buddhism, in Sufism. I see the same exercise. It's very simple. Just inhale and exhale. In actually tradition, they use also, you can pronounce inside yourself some words. For example, in yoga, soham, so, ham. In Buddhism, they use bud, do. in Sufism, we use some mantra, for example, Rahmani, Rahim, or some kind of Fataho, 99 names of Allah they use. The quality of some kind of vibrations. So this is simple exercise, but it's very effective if we presence of mind, clarity of mind, and relaxation of mind of emotions. So we can try also right now this to do this. Just inhale, exhale. And the more we relax our physical body, first of all, physical actually, because we cannot relax mind, otherwise we would not use this exercise. We would not need, yeah, and but moment we need these exercises. Actually, after some time you don't need. After some time we develop center inside us, and we already we don't need exercises. We control our mind by real self, who we are. So, but in the beginning, yeah, we need. So, and for example, I can share with you how in Sufi, Sufi, this lineage of spiritual lineage from India, Persia, and even before many traditions. So how they use it? It's called fikr. So just inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Very subtle. No need. There is not yoga exercise. It's not full breath like we need. Full breath, in yoga. This exercise, the more we relax, the more subtle we breathe. Very relaxed, the better. And we can do, for example, in Sufism, they use 33 times, for example, a day. That's 33 times a day. But 40 days, every day. I would say you can do better maybe in yoga way or in Buddhist way. You can use some mantra in yoga. So ham, or in Buddhist way, Buddha. Buddha, it is translated as awakened mind. So, and just let's do together. Buddha, like Bud inhale, Do exhale. Bud, Do. Very subtle. And I can give you some indicators. Your breath, the more you relax, the more you connect to yourself, to real self. Your breath the more breath going down. So usually we breathe by chest. So inhale, Do. But after some time, when you relax, more, you can notice that in some moment you breathe like this. Your breath going down, and for example, in solar plexus, like this. Inhale, Buddha. You can see that my chest doesn't work now. I breathe here. It's naturally. And the more you deep, even after some time, your breath can go to navel. not even solar plexus area. So it means you went deep to yourself, more subtle, and connected to your real self. Even you connected more, and that's why by this exercise you can release more subtle pain and tension. You can release emotional pain, some kind of tension, fears, anxiety, because of what? Because of your mind becomes more clear because of this. Because you balance yourself, you relax yourself, and you connect to yourself deeper. And inside you, this real self has answers to your problems, and your problems becomes tasks, goals, not problems. You can see clear. You can see, oh no, oh my God, what to do? No, after you got clarity in mind, you see, okay, I can do it. Okay, it's yes, it's not pleasure. I understand, but it's task, and because it's actually I got it from life. Life teaches me. I become more wise. I become more strong if I fulfill this task. If I don't run from this pain, from this kind of problems. This how you can convert mind. You can convert your perception of problems, of your fears and everything, convert in positive way by relaxation, but deep relaxation. Only one thing that you have to learn how to relax your physical body, because if your you don't feel your body enough. If your physical body is tough and kind of tensed, it's difficult to go and to achieve yourself, because physical body not relaxed. It's like obstacle on the way to yourself, because yourself is not material. Yourself is consciousness. It's actually love, love vibes. But physical, if your physical body is tough, it's difficult. And coming back to healing process, actually, this is the same. When we try to relax and to achieve ourself, which is holistic, which if we connect to it, we can heal ourselves by ourselves. So when we connect like this, try to connect our physical body, we start to feel more sharp, our physical body, and all our blocks, we become aware of them more. And you don't need to get scared of this, get fears of this, because the problem why we don't go, usually we cannot meditate, we cannot do yoga, like we cannot become more conscious, because as once we try to do it, we meet so many tensions, so many fears, some kind of anxiety, some thoughts that we, oh no, I don't want to feel it, I don't want to see it, oh no, better go somewhere and entertain myself and something like this. Or we can use some kind of tablets or alcohol, some kind of tranquilizers, because we don't want to meet layers. It's fears, What else? Thoughts, emotional kind of tension. I understand that it's not easy. I started, I did yoga for 10 years and physical yoga and breath and physical yoga. But I was not satisfied after 10 years. I found that, I don't understand what is life. I don't understand what happens with me because my mood changed all the time. Like because probably I sensitive naturally to some kind of like biorhythms and moon rhythms, and it's always I couldn't manage myself. Like my mood changed, and my thoughts changed so fast after even 10 years of yoga, and I went naturally. I was looking for some way to get rid of this. I didn't understand what I was looking for at that time. And I started to do meditation. And I found, oh my God, inside me, so many tensions, so many, even I would say, so many cry, so many weeps in myself, which uh, how to say, which I have not wept out yet. And when I started to do it after like 10 years yoga, yeah, actually I started after 10 years of physical yoga, yeah, physical and breath work. I started crying. I started to cry a lot, and it actually took some years of this. But we have all different luggage, so different people. So don't think that for you it could be more like difficult or something. I think my case is more difficult. So for some people, I think it's not. They have no so much burden inside. So for them, it could be easier. But if you have diseases, especially kind of chronical and like kind of heavy, so it's kind of luggage. I would say luggage, yeah, which it's already um, indicates that you have to work a lot because it's time to work. Otherwise, you will lose time. Anyway, everything has positive point of view. Every moment, every right now, you can start, and you have chance to be better, to feel better, to develop potential every moment. Never late. It's never late. Coffin. So we have 9 minutes. If you have question, let's talk one more. Actually, I want to introduce you until I'm waiting your question. I want to introduce. I'm making now the course Mindful Walking. It's from Buddhist practice of walking meditation, and it's kind of also a tool of healing yourself, healing in physical way, in emotional, mental, and holistic way. It's only two. We have two, actually, the most important in whatever we do is our attention, our focusing awareness. consciousness. So, and this course I'm making in this kind of reason. So, any question? I would like if you say something, tell something, ask something. It would be nice. Okay, until I'm waiting, we have 7 minutes. So, in the end, finalizing our meeting, I would say so that yoga, meditation, qigong, or any practices, it's about consciousness. It's about develop presence. It's not about thinking. Thinking, it's another way of our growing. It's also an important part because we need to think clear. But we cannot think clear if we have no center, if we have no grounding in ourselves. And practices which I represent by myself, it's about meditation. Even when you do yoga, we do qigong. Yoga and qigong, these are tools to come. Actually, one short story. In the beginning, when I did yoga, I did hard yoga, like physical and with holding the breath, some kind of energetic. And once I met people who talk about vipassana, about meditation. And they said, oh, we've been to some kind of retreat of 10 days silence and like not communication, silence, 10 days. I remember that time I thought, oh my God, they're crazy people. What they're doing, they wasting their time. Yoga, like stretching or some kind of like as isometric position, some kind of a lot of forcing. Oh, this is real practice. That moment I was on this state. But I remember that after 2 years extra practice of yoga, I came to the vipassana because I grew enough to understand that it's a new stage of my experience, my growing. I need to try this. And as once I tried vipassana, since it was 2012, since I practice meditation. So anyway, everything is about meditation, but some people don't need to do a lot of stretching, kind of yoga, like physical activity. Some people can do it like meditation from the beginning. But anyway, physical, like exercise with physical body, it's also important till the end. So, because our the nature of physical body, it's to be active. This is nature. So we need to take care about our physical body. At least some kind of morning exercises. That's it. That's to make our lymphatic circulation moving, to make liquid moving, blood moving, kind of nerve system. that impulses going through us. That's it. And plus our consciousness, our awareness of physical body, it gives very good combination, like for good health, for good mind, for kind of to be more free. Okay. So if any no questions anymore, I will be how to say, I will finish this meeting. I would like to at least some kind of short, brief response of your feedback. Did you get some like beneficial, at least that you didn't waste your time in this meeting? Amanda, thank you. So, friends, I'm finishing. Thank you for being here, for letting me share some my experience. Sound was bad. Oh, why you didn't tell me this? I could do something. I hope in this recording we can publish this video in my channel. If someone following my reverse aging, there is biological test. In this test, you can enter my Telegram channel, and I will publish. Thank you, friends. Bye bye. See you soon.